Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. Hey, what is it? What? They're ruining a classic.
Any time in the box?
No time in the box tonight. I thought they were gonna call me for one, but you can't fucking get daddy on some fucking bullshit.
Can you get...
Oh, fuck.
Cheers.
Someone bring me a bucket. Okay. Hi, I'm Alex Wellhousen. Stop. Hi, I'm Alex Wellhousen, the pride of Monroe, Michigan. I'm going to discuss the best, worst fucking movie ever. Forrest goddamn Gump. Starting with this goddamn feather, and hold on to this feather because it's going to make a fucking appearance later. So the movie opens with this feather fucking floating down. We see Forrest on a park bench, waiting for a bus. He offers somebody a box of chocolates, which are wrapped as a gift for his love, Jenny. And he just starts offering out chocolates to fucking random people, which leads right into the, oh, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. No, that's bullshit, because at least with chocolates, you're always getting fucking chocolate. Life is sometimes just fucking dog shit sometimes. It basically starts off with like him having a 75 fucking IQ in the state of Alabama. But to get into fucking public school, his mom bangs his principal, which, you know, what mother in the 40s, you know, didn't do that to get her low IQ son into the fucking thing. Spoiler alert, it's a 26-year-old movie. Fucking no spoilers alert needed.
Did you use fingers and toes or what?
Fuck you, motherfucker. Alright. But so allegedly he fucking meets Elvis. Then we go to Forrest Gump going to school.
Hey, give me the bus scene though. Give me the first bus scene when he gets on the bus.
So he walks on the fucking bus and 99.9% of the kids on the bus can't sit here. And I'm just fucking watching like, yeah, you're already sitting too wide on a bus. Like, yeah, you shouldn't go 3 wide. I think that's against like 90% of the safety protocols of public schools. Jenny shows up and is like, oh, well, you can sit here. And they obviously become good friends. And there was like peas and carrots, which is a terrible combo as far as fucking vegetables go. And we get the very first run, Forrest, run early on in the movie. And he's got leg braces on, but he outruns 3 kids on fucking bikes while it's like this magical moment where his leg braces come off. We assume the same fucking kids are chasing him down in a truck, which he still beats. He runs across the football field, and who is watching practice that day for the local high school? None other than Alabama coaching legend, Roll Tide, Paul Bear Bryant. My hat is fucking wolf tooth pattern. Literally, Forrest Gump gets a college football scholarship, and all he had to do was run in front of one head coach one time. I didn't go anywhere, which is why I'm filming this video right now. He makes the All-American team, and then we have to wonder, it's like, this is in early days of like the NFL taking off, because this happened in like the mid to late 60s. The NFL and professional football really started to take off. Why are there no like pro offers? So Forrest just fucking blindly signs up for the U.S. Army, goes to boot camp, and meets his best good friend, Bubba. Now, Bubba is short for John Benjamin... No, John Buford Blue.
No.
There's no John in there, is there?
It's all B's.
Benjamin Buford Blue.
Yes!
All this motherfucker can talk about through boot camp and everything is shrimp. You know, there's shrimp scampi, shrimp creole. You can barbecue it. There's barbecue shrimp, shrimp broil, shrimp boil, baked shrimp, pineapple shrimp, coconut shrimp, fried shrimp, shrimp scampi, shrimp fucking everything. He shows up at her college dorm when she's at an all-girls college, beats the ever-loving fucking shit out of the guy she's making out with in the car. He goes up to her dorm. She literally pulls her bra off for him. He touches one titty, fucking creams his fucking jeans. And this is when he tells her, they sending me to Vietnam. It's like this whole other country. But anyways, this battle scene happens. Forrest literally saves like, or at least rescues the body of everybody in his fucking squad or platoon. And he comes upon Bubba, who he initially went back for. Bubba dies right there by that riverbed there in Vietnam, in Forrest's arm. Forrest gets shot in the buttocks, which leads us into like the next thing, like him being in the hospital and him discovering fucking ping pong. But Lieutenant Dan's right there in the bed next to him. We find out Lieutenant Dan's like all of his ancestors like died in these major wars in America. He thought it was his destiny to fucking die in this war. And I think it's Jaeger time. Get up. But like if you would have told me like ping pong was gonna spring American patriotism, I would have been like, oh, you mean the sport that drunk college kids play? I have no reason to be playing beer pong. Through his heroic actions in Vietnam, gets to meet President Nixon to be awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. And President Nixon says, oh, I heard you were wounded. And Forrest says, oh, yes, I was shot in the buttocks. And fucking Nixon's like, oh, that's a wound I'd like to see. Hey. So what does Forrest do? He fucking...
LBJ!
Holy shit. Holy shit, you're right. I got my... It was LBJ. It was Lyndon Big Cock Johnson. So, Horsecock fucking Johnson gets mooned by Forrest. Where are we at? Vietnam? Post-Vietnam? At the end of the speech, he says, oh, I'm Forrest Gump. Conveniently, Jenny's at this rally says famous line and says, glad I got to spend my day with you here in our nation's capital. And he meets Jenny's at the time boyfriend, fucking Wesley, who slaps the fuck out of her. He beats the shit out of him. You know what? Thank God there was never a boxing promoter around fucking Forrest Gump, because we would have had another 30 minutes of this fucking bullshit-ass movie where he becomes a professional boxer. He's brought on all these talk shows because of this ping-pongness. The most obvious goddamn scene in the movie is he's on some fucking talk show. I think it's Dick Cavett or Dick Cavett or whatever. Dick's in there. Anyways, essentially, him and John Lennon being on the same interview together inspires fucking Imagine. So while he's like doing these TV appearances, he meets up with Lieutenant Dan in New York. It's at the end of the year. It's around Christmas time. And him and Lieutenant Dan go out for fucking New Year's at some fucking shit dive bar. So they spend New Year's together. And these two obvious prostitutes come up to them. He makes out with one of the hookers and pushes them off because...
Tastes like a cigarette.
Because I regret not being a spitter right now. It's Forrest's fault that we have Watergate. But goddamn it, you got that crooked Nixon out. Forrest goes home and his mama's got all this fucking like cardboard cutouts and bullshit of him. It's like, oh, these people left a $25,000 check. It says you like using their paddle. He starts the shrimping business that he promised Bubba he would do. He goes out initially, he doesn't catch fucking shit. But then, miraculously, a lot of miracles happen in Forrest's life. Hurricane rolls through. He's the only boat that's not at dock. Everybody else's fucking boat and dock gets ruined. And he starts raking in the fucking shrimping business. Lieutenant Dan comes back because out of an old promise, Lieutenant Dan said, if you're ever a shrimp boat captain, I'll be your fucking first mate. Jesus Christ, I'm drunk. And then we cut a little bit forward. Forrest's mom's dying. She's probably got the cancer. And she talks to him about death. And like, death's just a part of life, Forrest. She dies. But luckily, Lieutenant Dan's invested in some fruit company, which is Apple. And they ain't got to worry about money no more. I gotta piss.
Right on?
You're not going to follow me in there, are you?
Nope.
No, I got to piss. So, the city of Greenbow, Alabama gives him the ultimate man-dude job. Like, if I could get this job and be set for life, I would do it forever. He's literally just there to mow the fucking lawns of the public areas, the high school and everything. Jenny comes home to Greenbow, Alabama, stays with Forrest. They spend 4th of July together. And we get the famous I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Bullshit fucking line. Later that night, Jenny comes into Forrest's room and they have intercourse. It's heavily implied. So Jenny leaves after they have unprotected intercourse, which comes up later in the movie. Then what starts? The worst goddamn part of this entire fucking movie. Forrest is running multiple times back and forth across the United States. And then Forrest, just in the middle of it all, says, I'm pretty tired. I want to go home. My dude's been running for 3 years straight, and then he suddenly decides, I'm going to slow walk my ass home. I'm hammered. There is no way in hell I'm not pending the night. Oh, Jenny sent me a letter telling her to meet her here in Savannah, Georgia. So he meets her there. Oh, Forrest, I got some shit I gotta tell you, but I don't know how. And then her babysitter slash person that picks her kid up from school shows up with Forrest Jr., played by Haley Joel Osment. She drops the truth bomb and be like, oh, he's named Forrest after his daddy. You're his daddy, Forrest. This bitch, Jenny, she says, Forrest, I'm sick. It's a virus. They don't know what it is. That immediately tells us two things given the timeline. It's either HIV, AIDS, or one of the several hepatitises, probably from her outliving her own life. She shows up and is like, Forrest, will you marry me? She marries him. They live like a year together. Then the movie ends with Forrest dropping the AIDS baby off to the same goddamn bus driver that met her on the first day, Dorothy Harris, who was smoking ciggies, is now chewing bubblegum. And then this fucking feather floats out. Again, this feather floats up and we're all supposed to feel good. It's all bullshit. It's all bad for you. I ruined a classic, but it was worth it. That's a floor. What is this, candy corn? I love candy corn. Bring that shit to daddy.